Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City Skylines. And here we are in Aloha Paradise, our tropical island setting, which is actually a map of Maui. We're doing our own version of Maui. And all I've done since the last time, I started laying out some basic roads. Um, I did went ahead and worked on this a little bit more. Our port over this side, I finished it up as best I could. And true to form, I went ahead and put a highway over here and put in our cargo airport. So it matches the one we had over on the other side. And along with that cargo airport, I did a little bit of a creative coloring. This is all just kind of props to make it look like a cargo airport type thing. Haven't done any cleaning up in this little area right here. It's still kind of ugly and everything. Um, and what I did over here was at the end of this highway, this is a dead end road, really, putting in my power plant. So I've got four of these gigantic solar power plants. And I've got I got this fenced off, and it backs up to our port. I got a little bit of water over there, and so I've got the port powered now. It looks pretty good. I need some. Look, I got some need some garbage collection done on this stuff. Um, so this is powered. I haven't powered anything else yet, and so that looks good. I got room for three more of these things as need be, and then we'll put some power on the other side of the map as well eventually. Um, Need to connect some more power lines over this way. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the power lines yet. I like just basic power lines like this. They're kind of unsightly, but at the same time, they're very realistic. So we connect that there. I've got this all fenced off as well. Let's see how that goes. I didn't change this thing. I did not update this. Okay. Let's get the airport powered up as well. Now, what I did over here was I took my rail line and connected it along here and just kind of stopped. I don't know where I'm going to go with it, to be honest with you. I still don't know. I took this road and made a little roundabout over here, and this is that 6-lane road that they gave us with the roundabouts. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that the way it is. It's a 6-lane uh, limited access highway, or if I should replace it with a freeway. A freeway would make some sense. Maybe not going all the way up here and then along here, but a freeway would make sense going from over here through the middle of the island to over this area. So maybe I need a freeway here. I don't know. Maybe coming like along here, because this is where the majority of people will be, right in here. It's something to think about. I just started laying out some really basic road patterns. This is actually an actual rectangle. It's I measured it off. It's 97 units from here to here and here to here. Thinking that I would connect this up somehow to get down here. A lot of housing. So what I want to do today is start to lay this stuff out. My thinking was low-level housing in here for a lot of the employees who may be working in our eventual tourist area. Some low density housing here, because I'm thinking that a lot of this is going to be industry. Some of this will be industry. We'll see. I'm going to put industry all around this area. I think I probably want a train station for this industry either here or maybe here. I'm not quite sure. And again, I don't know where it's going to go. I just haven't figured that one out yet. So when in doubt, I'll just kind of play it by ear and let it go for now. My thing is, this interesting shape here would be the area that I'm going to have maybe City Hall, my museums and art museums and regular museums and all those unique buildings that get a lot of tourists. I would probably have my monorail that's going to go from the airport and the cruise line around here. Would come up this way, come into here, drop off in the center, maybe a big park in the middle, and then possibly even just go up here and make a loop. A big loop, take a long time. I had to put a lot of monorail things on there. And that would cover our mass transit, the big one for this area, I would think. Don't want to do subway, because I think on a Coral Rock Island, subway is kind of impractical. So I was thinking possibly putting in a train station somewhere here. I'm not sure if we need to do that, or if all the people in this part of town would want to come to the airport. Well, I guess they want to come to the airport. I don't know if you need 6 lines coming in here, and I don't know. So again, we'll play this by ear. What I want to do today, though, is start laying out some basic housing, because again, we have 0 people. We're losing $94,000 a day. It doesn't matter; it's unlimited money, but still, let's go ahead and start putting down some houses. Again, I want to do some of the low-level housing in this general area. Although on this side, I think I'm gonna put some high. I'm gonna put like a. Let's see if I'm gonna put a dock in there. Let's see, marina. A little high. I do like the idea of having a marina over here, though. On this little inlet. Seems a little bit high on the ground. Put those there for right now. Just to hold the place for now. And because this is the one-way street with all the touristy areas. My other thinking, too, was maybe I'd run the monorail in this area right back here and turn this into a linear park. Have the monorail line and a couple of stations and then linear park all along the rest of it. That would be really nice. And wouldn't get in the way of these roads or in the middle of the hotels or stuff. And I have some crossroads going through here so people could get the monorail and walk to the hotels and stuff. But yeah, maybe from here up in the green part, put some housing. So let me start designing some roads here. Probably a lot of them off of this thing here. So let's see here. Again, so this is going to be kind of a first level neighborhood. Maybe I'll do my alleyway. I love these 2-lane alleys. I think I'm going to do like grid pattern in this main area here. This is like a very, yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Something like this. It's kind of curved a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Do roughly 5 was the gap, I think. Yeah, something like this. All right, I'm going to work on this a little bit. Lay out the basics for the first neighborhood. When I looked at some pictures of like Honolulu and stuff, I found some neighborhoods like this really close. In fact, it's like almost in exactly the same area that we are on this island, right above the tourist area. You had like First Street all the way through 22nd Street. And it's just one grid block after another of smaller houses. So I think this makes a lot of sense. And I really, really like these 2x2 and 3x2 and 2x3 grid houses. The houses start very tiny, but they end up turning really nice. I like those quite a bit. So I'm going to work on this a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, this always takes a long time to do because of the way I like to zone these things in. They're all like 2x2s, 2x3s, and 3x2s. I think there are a few things that are a little bit bigger, 3x3s and stuff, but that's pretty much it. I got 4 entrances in here, 2 from that side, 2 from that side. I'll do another little neighborhood over here and stuff, and I think this will mainly all be residential. No services at all. I'm going to hold off on that for a bit. Do I want to put in some industry? Let's just do this first and see what we get from here. I haven't done any kind of trees in here at all. I'll do those things a little bit later. Let's see what we get. We have 0 people in town. Let's turn it on and see if we get anybody. I don't know. We will test this out. I'll be embarrassed if no one comes into town. Oh, man. Oh, I probably need to get some electricity. Hey, there's a plane in the airport, the cargo port. Hey, look at that. Yeah, actually, we don't have any kind of electricity. If I can hold. So they can't really get here yet. All right, so I need to put in some power lines. Let me do that. I put it back on hold. I will put some power lines along here. Temporary power lines that power all this stuff up. It'll look unsightly, but that's okay. To get to the basic airport. Let's see here. And did I do some power over here? I did. Oh, yeah, I found this other thing, too. Let me show you. This is like a power ocean thermal energy conversion plant. So that's got this plant powered up. Again, no garbage service stuff over here. What's this boat doing over here? What in the world? I don't know why that boat's there. I did lose a boat the other day, and I had that ship. I had a ship over here. I had it right here, and I was doing some zoning stuff, and it disappeared on me, so I put a new one in. I think it just zapped to the other side of the map for some reason. All right, let me put this back on hold. I'm going to get some power lines over here, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got some power lines connecting all the way up through here to the airport and everything. I even put in a trash service, one of my large recycling center type things. Let's get everything powered up. Okay, I missed something over here. I missed several of these things. Change these all to empty because they're really just for show. I don't want anyone bringing in a bunch of stuff in these things and filling them up. Just something that makes everything look like a working shipyard. All right, this is looking really nice. Oh, holy moly. Okay. That was fast. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, that bar, I knew that bar was high. Oh, look at that. I knew that bar was high on the residences. I didn't realize it would be that fast. And there's a trash trucks going right now. Oh, they can't make it all the way up here, can they? Yeah, they can't really make it to the airport. Well, I guess they can this way. They can go this way. They haven't figured that out yet, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Wow! It took like a tiny fraction of the time it took me to actually zone all this stuff. Look at these houses coming in. Holy smokes. I think we're going to have a successful town. I think we will have a very successful city. There go the trash trucks now. They figured out how to get there. They know what they're doing. Wow, I got to put some palm trees in here too. All right. Wow, that was all that work, and it's already almost full. Well, let's see. We got 109 people so far, so we'll see how many we fill up. These guys are just kind of driving around right now. Now, I'm concerned that I still have 0 industrial. I think there's something wrong with my game. I may have to reinstall the game at some point. My industrial demand is just not there. And there's no reason for it. Last month I said, maybe I did something wrong, but I haven't done anything here. I have no schools, no nothing. There should be some type of demand for industrial. I have demand master. I can force it, but I really shouldn't have to. Shouldn't really have to. I'm going to use heavily use the eco-friendly housing too in some of the neighborhoods because those look really nice and they kind of match the island vibe I've got going here too. 203 residences so far. All right. All right. Oh, look at all the people walking down the streets and stuff. That's very nice. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Until next time, this is Greg29407 saying sayonara. I'm sorry, saying aloha, and we'll see you next time.